don't do this, but I wanted to do this tonight because there's something I wanted to predict before the event. This is, of course, a Bound for Glory preview. I'm gonna give my what I think of this glorious and wondrous card that TNA has given us. BFG, Bound for Gimmicks, is what I would call it, because to be quite honest, this is full of gimmick matches, boys and girls. So let's get started. We're gonna run down. These are the matches as of right now. I wouldn't be surprised if they added another match. We already have a ton of matches, and I wouldn't be surprised if they added yet another just to add more matches and put more people on TV. But of course, we have the Steel Asylum match, which is basically the Thunderdome match, because apparently Thunderdome was copyrighted, so they couldn't use Thunderdome. Featuring the stars of the X Division. This will be the spot fest that the last one was, which is pointless. I hate that they put this stuff on. You know, if they would save this for Bound for Glory, for you know, the big pay-per-views where we did this big giant spot fest, it might mean a little bit more. But the fact that they do this far too often, and I mean, I don't believe they've done one. Let's see. Well, that was a good match though. But yeah, I guess they haven't done one of these in a while. A match like this, so hopefully that means something. But you know, do you really need to do this match? Anyways, I'm just gonna call this right now. This is one of the reasons why I want to do this video right here, right now. Suicide is gonna win this match. You heard me right. It might not be Kaz playing Suicide, but somebody in the Suicide outfit is going to win this match. I'm calling it now, just letting everybody know that's out of the way. Next we have the Intergender, but by the way, that's one gimmick match. We already have one gimmick match. Next we have ODB, Rocket Khan, and Rhino versus Angelina Love, Velvet Sky, and Cute Kip in an Intergender match. Yay! I don't want to see this. We saw most of this already. I don't know why wouldn't you have just Rhino versus Q-Kip, or have something along those lines? Why do you need to have an intergender match, which is two count them, two gimmick matches now on this pay-per-view? I would guess Rhino's gonna win by, you know, goring somebody to pop the crowd, but anyways, there we go. Next we have AJ Styles with Christian Cage versus Booker T, one of what looks like to be the better matches on this, but yet again we have a three-way, and a three-way is a gimmick match, and that gives us 3 gimmick matches on this pay-per-view. If I was to guess, I would guess AJ would win this, or Christian. I can't see Booker because I can't really see why you would let him win, but who knows. Honestly, I don't care who wins. I'd be happy whoever wins this match as long as it's good. They give these guys time, which there's a lot of stuff on this pay-per-view, so I don't see that happening. Next we have Jeff Jarrett and Kurt Angle with special ring enforcer Mick Foley. There's our 4th gimmick match. 4 out of 4, folks. We're 4 out of 4. I'm actually going to call this right now. Mick Foley, definitely, in my opinion, I would not be surprised if he turns heel in this match, and I actually wouldn't even be more surprised if Jeff Jarrett and Mick Foley both turn heel, with Kurt Angle basically beating up on Kurt Angle and then basically saying, you know, you're not part of our group with Sting and the rest. You don't respect us, so you're not part of our group. You're with the young guys. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull that, to be completely honest, because that sounds like some sort of double switcheroo that they would do. But I definitely see Mick Foley turning on this. I really do. I see that happening. So there we go. I hope I'm wrong. I really do, because I don't want to see that happening. Next we have Sheikh Abdur Bashir versus Consequences Creed in an X Division match. No gimmicks. Thank you, TNA. No gimmicks. No gimmicks whatsoever. No special referee. No little special stipulation for the match. Nothing. This is it. The X Division match is the only one that gets it. I think TNA for that. I'm not really hip on this. I really think you could have had a little bit more star power with the X Division title, but hey, heads off. I think we'll get a really good match between these two, so another match I am looking forward to. Next we have the Monsters Ball match, which again is another gimmick match. And this has a special gimmick within the gimmick match, as we're going to have a special referee, Steve Mongo McMichaels. Do we really need a special guest referee for a gimmick match, for Monsters Ball? Do we really need that? Of course, it's Beer Money versus Team 3D versus LAX versus Matt Morgan and Abyss. I would imagine LAX might win this, but they don't want Beer Money to take the loss or something. I don't understand this match. If Beer Money doesn't lose this, I don't understand why you have this match. Really, I don't. But anyways, I'll go with LAX winning this. To be honest, though, I could see Team 3D. I'll say this: I could see Team 3 winning it and then having Matt Morgan and Abyss feud against Team 3D for the titles. I guess I could see that, though. It looks more like we're going to see Matt Morgan and Abyss feuding with each other. This match just sounds like a big giant mess to me. Then we have the Knockouts title match, which is another gimmick match because it's another three-ways. It's one of two three-ways on this. Taylor Wilde versus Awesome Kong versus Roxy. I imagine Awesome Kong is going to pin Roxy, win the championship. That way Awesome Kong will have the title, but Taylor Wilde will not have lost the title to Awesome Kong. I imagine that's what we're going to see. I would much rather see Awesome Kong just kill a bunch of bitches and this be basically, you know, the squash matches. Have you seen any of those old squash matches they used to do with Andre, where Andre would like kill 3-4 guys in a ring at one time? If we got that, I would be happy. I think most people would be happy. I think the fans at home would be happy, to be completely honest. Then we get Samoa Joe versus Sting. Easy enough, then built up enough, except they decided to add a stipulation. There will be no rematch. So really, they added a gimmick onto a match that didn't need a gimmick match. Really, if you want to, I know a lot of people say I'm being strange and really, you know, picking its, you know, kind of, you know, picking at straws and that sort of thing. But, come on, did this really need to happen? I guess it's going to be some sort of storyline. That really scares me. It makes me think Sting's going to win this. Or maybe Joe will win it, and this is why Sting won't get a rematch. Maybe. We'll see. I'm hoping. I hope the God Sting wins. I hope the God Sting doesn't win. I really don't. This is not good. Unless Sting wins, and then it'll be AJ versus Sting, and then they give Sting the title. Which, if that's the case, why didn't you just do AJ versus Joe? Why not? I just asked that. Just asked that. Anyways, that's kind of my views going into this. I really wanted to get the suicide thing and the Mick Foley turning heel thing on video, so I can say if it does happen. Hope the Mick Foley thing doesn't happen. I do see the suicide thing happening though. I can say, look, I called it. But anyways, that's pretty much why I was doing this video, for my own, you know, egotistical purposes, which most videos are for anyways, to be completely honest. But that is all. Hopefully Bound for Glory is very good. Hopefully it's as good as it was last year. Though I was probably a little bit more hyped for last year's show than this one, even though I wasn't even really hyped for that show. But I'm definitely not hyped for this show, and I don't think a lot of other people are either. But anyways, that's all I got. I'm out. Have a good one. Later.